But when you get a guy like Tracy McGrady, a guy who can still score the ball. Now he was averaging over 25 a game in the Chinese league. I know it's not the NBA, but he's still scoring the basketball, and it shows that he played a lot of basketball this year as well. So you probably won't have to worry about his conditioning as much. You have to worry about some of the terminology, the play calling. Remember, he's only 33 years old. Manu is 34. Tim Duncan is much, much older than that. You can't give up on a guy like that. Maybe he shows you something over the next couple of weeks. You talked about it. He's a two-time scoring champ. You don't get that way just, you're not a fluke. You don't get that way because you're lucky. You win 2 scoring titles because you're pretty good. So I expect if he does get in the ball game, I don't think at 33 years old he's going to exhibit a lot of nerves. I would expect him to go out there and be able to perform.
Well, I think it'll be a few weeks. We needed another body, and just an insurance policy in case somebody goes down, somebody's in foul trouble. I don't know what the situation might be, but just seems wise to have another body there, a perimeter body, in case we need somebody on the court.
In case you're down 12 with 35 seconds left.
I remember that game very well. It's one of those games you never forget. Well, he's a pro. He knows how to play, and we don't have any expectation. He may not play at all, and he may play a bunch. It just depends on situations as we move along. So, he's a quality player and a good person, and he'll fit in well with everybody. So, we're glad to have him. Yeah, he played the year in China, and we watched a lot of that.
Come in and give you a couple minutes here or there.
Yeah, I definitely think so. He looks good. Looks like he has a rhythm going. He's been playing some, so it's just about understanding what we do more than anything. We're not exactly a simple system, so it's about him out there being comfortable with what we're doing.
He apologized to some of you guys for 15 points.
He has not yet. I haven't brought it up. I mentally blocked it, but I appreciate you bringing it up.
How's Manu looking? How's he been looking?
He's good. He's moving well. He feels good. Obviously, Pop is trying to keep him as healthy as possible off the floor as much as possible. At the same time, you got to get him a rhythm. You got to get him out there. You got to get him playing, bang him around a little bit so he's ready to go.
Well, he's a very experienced player. He knows the game. He knows the league. It's been a long time, and he knows what he comes here to do. I mean, he talked to Papa. He's happy to be back. Happy to have another opportunity, and he wants to contribute.
Just seeing him bring back those nightmares from that 2004 game where he had 13 and 5 seconds.
It's been so long ago.
Is that one of the more phenomenal things you've ever seen in the basketball
Yeah, for sure. It was something unique. But we don't think about that. We know he led the league in scoring, that he's an amazing player. So hopefully he gets back in rhythm quick.
Well, considering that I've been a couch potato since I've been back from China, surprisingly good. It's okay. I still got a long ways to go.
Did you have an inkling that this was going to happen?
No.
Or it came out of the blue?
No. My agent told me when I was over in China that he was talking to him, and even when I got back, there were still talks, but I kind of stayed in shape just in case, that call was going to happen. But, after a month, a month and a half went by, nothing. So, I kind of just relaxed a little bit, and out of the blue, here we go. It happened Sunday. I was getting out of church, and I looked at my phone, and Pop called me. I was like, "Oh gosh, what the heck?" So it was a shocker.
So your prayers were answered?
Yeah, you can say that. I tell you, I got real relaxed. I was with my kids because the whole time I was in China, I didn't see my kids. That's 4 months went by, so I was enjoying my time off.
How good of a situation is this for you to walk into, a team that can make a run at the title?
This is unbelievable. Just a championship environment, something that I really haven't been a part of my whole career. I'm very excited. I'm humble for the opportunity, and I'm not sure if I'll play or when I'll play. It's not the case for me. Just know that when my number is called, I'll be ready to play, and I'm just glad to be here.
Has Pop or anybody ribbed you about 13 points in 35 seconds yet?
Not quite. He's just, made some jokes here and there about me, busting his ass a few times over the years, but it's a tough team to play against. Now I'm glad to be on their side.
So I'm imagining you heard it a lot when you were in China.
I heard it a lot. I think they had a day where they celebrated it, and I'm not joking.
Chinese nicknames, did you?
Well, my name over there is Mighty.
Mighty?
Mighty, yeah. So I'm mighty to the Chinese people. I think that's, I forgot what, beautiful or something like that. So it's an awesome name. I like it.
You ever won a playoff series and to have an opportunity with this team?
Yeah.
Won a lot.
Well, I think so much is made that I've never really got past the first round, but it takes more than just me. And if you look at what I did in the regular season, and if you look at my playoff numbers, I've always stepped up in the playoffs. So, it's just some team, the teams that we faced was obviously better than us. I mean, it just didn't happen. And a couple times with the Rockets, we played series without Yao. I mean, how difficult is that to not have your other star guys? So, it's just been unfortunate situations that I've been in. Orlando, my whole playoff career there, I didn't have Grant Hill. So, I mean, it's good to be a part of a team that, with the tradition of winning championships and expect greatness around here. So, and no pressure's on me.
How's your knee?
I feel good. I feel real good. It took a few years after my surgery to get to feeling back healthy, and I think more so getting past the mental block. It was tough to get past that, and guys that have knee surgery and that's really struggling to come back, like Derrick Rose, for instance. I know what it takes.
Have you had to alter or change your game as you've gotten older?
Yes.
And in what ways have you done that?
Well, I'm not as quick as I used to be. Slowed down a little bit. I think more so my game is in the mid-post area. I've developed, upper body strength, lower body strength, and my footwork has always been good. So I'm kind of changing in that sense. I mean, these guys are far more younger in the league nowadays, much quicker. So it doesn't make no sense for me to handle the ball out there on the perimeter and try to take these guys off the dribble. Just make it easy and stay on the mid-post. One dribble to the basket, foul. Simplify it.
Speaking of age, when you look around and you see Timmy doing what he does,
Phenomenal.
Is he like an inspiration to you? I mean,
Phenomenal. He and Kobe, yeah, they're phenomenal, man. These guys are, not because of their age, it's just the miles that they have on their body. I mean, these guys that's been, deep in the playoffs every year. And for him to be playing as well as he is just incredible. And no pressure's on me,